Let me bag on you for a minute. You look like that lady that don't even fucking make greens good and don't know how to make no potato salad. You look like that auntie that bring over a dish that don't nobody never fuck with. You look like that mean bitch that live on the corner that everybody hates, so we always kick your grass and fuck up your rose bushes and shit. You look like that mean ass lady that keep all the balls in the backyard that jump over. You one of them kind of hoes. You look like that old mean bitch that work down at the county office that always denying food stamps and denying everybody Section 8 and shit. You that bitch. Bye. Okay, so I was waiting to release another video, but it looked like I needed to give my quick thoughts. So this is just real quick of where my mind is at. So I recently saw the stuff that came on about Kim Burrell and what she said about gay people being perverted and all of this stuff. And a lot of people, you know, gay people especially of the LGBTQ whatever, community gotten upset. And it's like, and I'm going to specifically talk about, let's just say, black gays, especially that's in, you know, predominantly black churches. You got to remember that this is what most Christian, and specifically, I'm just speaking on what I know, okay, what my experiences are. This is what the most average older generation Christian person thinks and feels. You know, it's real easy to, like she said, she just thinks, okay, it's perverted, and if you take a man's penis to the face, it's perverted and all this stuff. But ask yourself this question: when's the last time anybody of the Christian faith in the black church, I'm just speaking of, I'm sure this could cross so many other religions, and really if you just take race out of it, but I'm just, like I said, I'm speaking from my experience. When the last time really somebody from the Christian black faith really came to you and really asked to get an understanding about your sexuality or your sexual preference or whatever? When the last time they really got a clarity? That's why I say don't get so upset when people say this stuff, because it's like, don't let it push you out of your zone. Like, this is what they think until they seek the understanding. I didn't say they had to agree with it. That's fine. You don't never have to agree with it, but get some kind of understanding. Seek the knowledge that you do not understand. She's speaking from her point of view, that by mainly probably that's what's been told. She's heard other preachers say what the media portrays as gay, as what gay men are or gay black men are or whatever, and speaking from just her lack of knowledge, you know what I mean, and what she's interpreted or what was led to believe. That's why I do admire people that do actually take the time to get to know a gay person on a personal level. I can't tell you how many times I've had countless of encounters, and I'm going to just speak on just heterosexual men that I have become friends with or had just met at some point in my life, and when they got to know me and got to see me and see how I am, they looked at, wow, gay people aren't as the typical gay dude that they see on TV. Like, I mean, honestly, look at most of the reality shows that's, you know, a predominantly urban cast or whatever, if we're gonna use a nice little word. You know what I mean? They're one type of gay guy, which is not a bad thing at all, but it's not the only, you know. But Kim is speaking from just not knowing, not understanding. And like I said, if okay, the Bible says that, fine, okay, cool, but understand it. I mean, I always say, people, you say gay people need to be delivered, and I said this in another video, I'm gonna say it again. How can you deliver somebody if you don't even understand what their struggle is, if you don't even understand what it's like for them to have, do you even understand what it's like to have a human-to-human connection with somebody with feelings and emotions for the same sex? You know what I mean? A lot of y'all out there, reason why y'all don't want to seek the understanding is because you know it's going to tap on how you really feel. Some, not all, but some. That might be one of the reasons why they don't, or it's scared for your mind to go there. But in order for you to help deliver the people, you got to be able to understand what they're going through. You got to be understand what is attracting. You got to understand, and really at the end of the day, it is just their human fucking nature that they are attracted to that. I can't tell you how many men I've seen that's been just a little fascinated by me more than what they should. Why? It's because I'm just attractive to them. I'm not saying I'm the finest thing in the crayon box, but I'm just saying I can see that, you know. But same thing with women and women, you know. Sometimes girls be, oh, she's just so beautiful, and sometimes it's, I don't want to get too deep. But all I'm saying is, you don't be so mad, don't be so upset about it. Another thing is too is that one of the things that do bother me, you know, with Christian folks is like, you don't even want to try to have the conversation to you know what I mean, to really think about some stuff. It's like as if you just, well, this is, my thing is this, why don't I think honestly most Christian people act like gay is the worstest sin. I mean honestly, why ain't nobody protesting about lying? I think lying is probably the worst of all, because if you lie, what they say, you can steal. If you can steal, you can kill, because a lie can ruin a lot of things. You know what I mean? That can turn into so many other problems that didn't have to be there. You know what I mean? But it's like, I think we both just don't understand each other. And I think and I know there are Christian people that do try to at least understand it. Some might start to change their opinion and agree with it. Some still might be in the wind with it. But I know that people are. But us as gay people, we have to realize too that we're going to have to allow them some time to try to understand it, or to come to grips with it, or to accept it, or to whatever, you know what I mean, whatever that person, you know, falls on that ladder of wherever, you know what I mean, we gotta allow that too. But we Christians people gotta also allow us to let us talk and to understand. And sometimes maybe talking about it at church ain't the place to be talking about it at, you know what I mean, because it's like, if you want to help the people deliver them, I just feel like you're going to have to try to understand them first. But that's just my spiel. I don't want to get too deep into religion and stuff, because that's going to start a whole nother. But I will one day talk about it more. I probably do it with one or two other people, you know what I mean, to really get a good dialogue going on. But comment, subscribe below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel about the Kim Burrell. And there's just one more thing, because I always got to be funny about something. Girl, when you came back to get on that live recording Facebook to talk about that you wasn't talking about the LGBT community or whatever, when we can clearly tell, we can read between the lines that, girl, that's what you was talking about. Why the fuck you didn't do the front of your hair first? I guess you pissed off your hairstylist and he must have been like, fuck you, bitch. Because, goddamn, you could have held that down or put another scarf around or something, or push that bird's nest you had on. It looked like you just woke up out of bed. It was like, fuck it, and hit record. But, anyways, y'all. Talkinishwitchris, hit you later. Peace out.